chance and thrived. And off we on a 2-0 from Knack.
He's not the thick ones.
Hitting his 19th. And here's his 2-0 to Judge. To Judge with a 2-1. A ground ball. Second for one. Edmund to first. No. Oscar Hernandez is there. In the last 5 games, Ohtani has led. You get when he's at the peak of his power. Back on a 3-year contract. Proved him second year in LA. I mean, it's as well. A 2-1 from Warren. Fouls Warren. There's. And Ohtani and Freeman both with goes to third. Freeman's in there. Trying a rotation. How do they handle losing Garrett? Delivers 1-1. Dodgers. And they just keep. Here comes Warren's 1-1. Pages does go. See what he goes with on 2-2. Muncy at first. Another 2-2 to Pages. His payoff. Another first 2 lineups. 7th man to bat in this first inning. 2 positions since March. 2 in the bank here in the first. Conforto home with a 2-2. Conforto lifts 3-0 Dodgers in the first. Series meltdowns upstairs. Down in the World Series, it does right here. Weeks. Shows Betts is out. And day 6 in his first month in the big league.
Pour it down the middle.
7 that peripheral vision. 3. Warren deals and Kim put it up. A pitch clock violation. Watching. Here's a 1-1 pitch and 1-2 pitch. Like a postseason game midsummer where they've gotten guys like Bellinger.
Him again, but they didn't make
Teoscar Hernandez over with. I think it's still safe to. No. So Simcombe with a payoff. Strike there. Anthony Volpe. We'll talk
power hitter. Do I make more
playoffs for the Yankees? Heavy stuff. Freeman to put up. Teoscar Hernandez leads off.
Of throwing a few more strikes.
And couldn't come back early. Still went 6 innings. So it's a 3-2. And got the MVP on it each day.
Because he hits to all parts of the field.
And just 1 defender over on that left side. On this 0-1 from Warren. Pokes it down. Now the 1-2. Volpe will shove it to second for 1. And third for Muncy. High fly ball left center field. The explosion for the Dodgers. 1 1/3 scoreless. Season there. First place, even though half your pitching staff is. And has his second base hit of the day. Double to add on, make it. And Kim, the 9-hitter, getting his second. Again, no hitters already for LA.
Kim parks around baseball.
Yeah,
if they did.
Hey, the to Kim, and he hammers the ball on, and it's 10-0 Dodgers. Ohtani. First hit of the game. And aboard DJ LeMahieu. He's 179 since debuting.
Pitching mechanics. He just hips. Need that.
He's like the credit and comes home with a payoff.
But went a little too far. Developing new simple.
Trying to chip away at this 10-run in game 5. Well rested. Pokes a liner up the middle that's caught. Plugging. Sun's gleaming. He's got it.
Great plan today versus Warren. You know, I think that certainly it speaks to the
Kim 2-run homer. Big double today. Second time facing.
I don't have a time. I know that he's hanging in there. I know it makes him feel.
He's up there with 1 away in the 3rd. If they lost that game and had another left field, Jason Dominguez is on. Will Smith. Yeah, and the first time they've faced fewer than 8. Ohtani's Dodgers so far today. LA. It's Bellinger. Fashion. Since Barry
certain situations.
Goldschmidt with 1 away.
Now.
And the power with the 20 home runs.
Applied. He's never satisfied. One of the best players in the game.
As the game has ever seen.
Make those changes.
appearances. And it's that should be so far down the list when ball with 10 runs over the first two surge after the slow start is there. 2 up and 2 down for. I think you're touching on 4.
Yeah.
No. And some folks. So it'll go another 1-2 to Conforto. Games for the first time in almost a month. 500. Edmund 2 for 2 today. And another guy. Second, DJ LeMahieu to finish off.
You know, he's done a nice job. Balance. He's given up.
The Dodgers.
It's understandable when you use this
To exhaust that depth already.
200 record when you record
serve around 500. Back recently. Strike one.
Really achievable.
And then Walker Buehler.
That cannot happen again. You mentioned coming back with absolutely.
This roster, so he would not.
Just picked him up, sent him to AAA.
Have bullpen pieces.
Bebas. No. Bebas dives into second with 5.
Really for a long time. The necessary changes. Seasons.
Another 2-2 coming to Grisham. His last time out. No. Kim goes the other way to lead off.
Time.
And he stays up.
And what I was going to say is there's got to be meant to be. It's all of that this time around.
For Freddie Freeman. Kim into score. Scoring position, doing it again. No. A 1-1 pitch to Will Smith has popped out.
Young stars.
No. 2 out. Good sub-3 ERA outside. We're here in the 5th. No. Muncy leans on one. If it stays, innings against the Yankees. Go of it yesterday. No. Paez the only guy in the lineup. No. Again in Yarborough tomorrow.
3 different times.
No. He helping lead him to the World Series.
Come around very often. Here.
Back to Steer against the other New York club. Second, here comes the throw from Kim.
It's
does that. Is Bellinger striking?
Not named Yamamoto going into the 6th.
It is, and the ball has found 2 of the guys. And it's back as a compliment. He's home with an 0-2. No in. No. Here's his payoff. 1 as Tommy Edman leads off. This is the side. Started 3 of them today. Kim's got a center field. Another hit for Kim. It's completely off.
So you're telling me the
league players enjoying being mentored by down the line, but right now.
Bebas called off by. He's hit into left field.
I'm going to do it, even if I have to.
It's on for the Yankees. No.
Right that ship. Because that's.
So go to second for 1. Over to first. Then any man comes home to Volpe. Really good today. That's about the only good thing going.
The Yankees and a tie. The Dodgers. The teams are going to make moves. Momentum with the Red Sox and
Bonda trying to strike out the side.
Now field together. Look out.
No. Yeah, that's
terrible start. Closers over here with the Yankees.
Here we're picking to win that division. Hernandez to the bag. We come into a 13-run game. They get 100 the last few weeks. He rolled.
And he turned his career into a
ball to right center field. Bellinger that
work. But if
Paez only guy in the starting lineup that
from deep holes.
That's hit hard to Lee Paez. He's done so with his 10 out there. He makes the call. Soft landing for him too. Just bounced around. No. Sends a high fly ball to left center field. On a day where the Yankees fall
Star out and rested him.
That's right. 3 for 21. Cabrera in a month. Conforto. Home run seasons in his career.
Nope.
Haas gets there to his feet. Utility man. And a 4-hit day. And now Kim down the line. For the Dodgers have combined for 8 rushing, sending a high fly ball to deep.
Well, I was going to ask you. 18 Brewers.
Doesn't, no matter how hard it is.
That's the high.
Okay, Dodgers up. Into left.
Yeah, they are.
There we go. Smithberg.
Why did we give up on Google?
Why did we think? And
He
that
sure
is.
is.
3 home run game. It's charted as a changeup. Boss. Yep. Now pitching the 9th inning for the Dodgers for Bobby Miller after Bobby Miller. By Muncy. What's there? 2 outs. This will pitch a scoreless 9th inning. And the Dodgers. And the for the Dodgers over the first 5 innings against the Yankees. Both games in this series now. Had a rough go of it yesterday.
No.
Baez the only guy in the lineup.
No.
Becomes a good thing. And actually, it's going to be Ryan Yarbrough tomorrow.
3 different times.
Oh, this kid coming up, killing it as a rookie, helping lead him to the World Series.
And 6'8" just doesn't come around very often. Just always starting off with a curveball, but I would here.
I'm thinking, you're thinking, I'm thinking. Back to same deal going into the 6th here against the other New York club. It's the wall. On his way to second. Here comes the throw from Kim.
Great tag.
It's over to center field and does that. As Bellinger feel him coming probably.
Yeah.
The ground shaking. Striking the single into the double.
For Dave Roberts to have his starter not named Yamamoto go into the 6th.
By right side, Kike Hernandez, and the ball has found 2 of the guys. The inner part of the plate both times. And hitters, but has brought the old change back as a compliment. He's home with an 0-2.
No. No in.
2 to Dominguez.
No.
Here's his payoff. Rematch. 14-1 as Tommy Edman leads off with the ankle injury. This is the side. Started leading off this 6th. Just 10 games off of the injured list, and those 3 of them today. Kim's got a into left center field. Another hit for Kim. Second begins pitching. Does he get more days completely off?
So you're telling me the
No.
He's enjoying being around major league players, enjoying being mentored by values. So that's a decision down the line. But right now,
up back of third. Bebas called off by. Hernandez on an 0-2 pitch, wraps a base hit into left field.
I'm going to do it. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it, even if I have to.
Devin Williams on for the Yankees.
No.
First month into the job.
No.
Cover that.
No.
Lucky start, as you mentioned, but I think he'll right that ship because that.
Grounded to third. Bebas will go to second for 1. Over to first. It's over for Knack here in the top of the 7th inning and comes home to Volpe. Way above 4. Six innings from Knack. Really good today. A start of the season. He at this point is about the only good thing going.
Divisional leaders with the Tigers, the Yankees, and a tie with Seattle.
Okay. I still think
You got the Cubs, the Dodgers. That's the beauty of being over a third of the way. Teams are going to make moves. They've kind of lost momentum with the Red Sox and the Cardinals.
then 2 on LeMahieu. Bonda trying to strike out the side.
No.
Rhea, Buxton, and Royce Lewis on the field together. Look out.
No.
And what they've done, and this has gotten awfully interesting.
Yeah, that's they got off to such a terrible
start. We just saw one of their prize closers over here with the Yankees.
No.
And there's the Reds, who a lot of people coming into the year were picking to win that division.
No.
Grounded to first. Kike Hernandez to the bag. We pitching situation today, calling for him to come into a 13-run game. They get 1 for 4 today, hitting above 400 the last few weeks. Here of the year, he's right back into that closer role.
Now, and how he's really turned his career into a
Hooks this ball to right center field. Bellinger there.
clicking all the time, right? It just doesn't work. But if
Pages, only guy in the starting lineup
No.
that
never really been able to bounce back from deep holes.
No.
and him, playing him online like, who is this dude? That's hit hard. The left has scored a run today, and for Andy Pages, he's done so with his 10th. Shallow center field. Perez is out there. He makes the call. Bit of a soft landing for him too. He's pitched pretty well first couple seasons. Just bounced around.
That very often against 2 great teams.
No.
Sends a high fly ball to left center. 21 of the year. Man, oh man. On a day where the Yankees fall.
Aaron Boone could have easily taken his star out and rested him. Got to get called up to a higher league.
That's right. 2 home runs. Rest of the Yankees 3 for 21. In the American League, Miguel Cabrera. Series loss for the first time in a month. Bellinger to left. Conforto. Full of guys that already has 3 50 home run seasons in his career.
No.
Vizcarra on the ground. Rojas gets there to his feet. To ERA. Veteran utility man. Dedman there. He's got a big hit to right. And a 4-hit day. 4 for 5 today. And now Kim down the line. So the 8 and 9 hitters for the Dodgers have combined for 8 in anything since getting to the big leagues. Here's Rushing sending a high fly ball to deep.
Well, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
18 Brewers.
Doesn't work, and it's humiliating when it doesn't, no matter how hard it is. That's his second hit the other way.
What's what Milwaukee had? So that's the high.
Okay, Dodgers have to strike. Into left.
Could still be right. They are.
There we go. Smith. They knew.
They knew.
Never.
Why did we give up on Google?
Why did we? All right, Muntz is up there looking for one thing, and
He
that
sure
is
is.
3 home run game. It's charted as a changeup. At third, Bibas. Kike Hernandez now pitching the 9th inning for the Dodgers. Goes Dominguez. They made that helmet for Bobby Miller after Bobby Miller final half inning. First time in the big leagues. On for Volpe. Stopped at third by Muncy. Wells past Hernandez. Rojas is there. 2 out into center field. Kike Hernandez will pitch a scoreless 9th inning. And the Dodgers and the